22 ways to store your mugs. Mugs have an uncanny ability to multiply in your cabinet, but they're also those items that aren't easy to get rid of. Each one is special. You have one from your childhood or someone made one for you, and you can't just toss them out. Here are some tips on easy storage solutions for your mug collection. 1. A-shape mug display. Instead of hiding your mugs in a cabinet, proudly display them mounted on a wooden A-shaped frame. Each board provides a new and layered shelf, so you can show off your mugs. Number 2. Custom mug rack. Another way to proudly display your mugs is in this made-to-fit coffee cup rack. Choose how many cubbyholes you'd like. Make some big and some small, so you'll be able to fit your favorite mugs on the shelf. This requires some creativity and assembly. Number 3. Spoon mug display. Why not make a whole wall display out of it? In this chic mug display, you'll mount spoons against the wall, spoon side up, and hang your mug over the end of the spoon. This is a fun display that you can hang your mugs on. 4. Cabinet coffee station. This one's super easy. If your cabinet is literally overflowing, especially when you open it, pull everything out and reorganize with a few canisters and some better storage options and clear labels. Don't be afraid to toss in a freestanding shelf too. Put it all together and you've got a perfectly organized coffee cabinet. Number 5. Hanging mud pallet. Have an old board lying around the garage? Fasten a few hooks to it and mount it on the kitchen wall as a mug hanger. But what about all those K-cups that take up room in the cabinet? You can also cut holes in some extra wood and make small mountable K-cup boxes to store all of them in. 6. Pegboard mug hanger. Pegboard can be purchased inexpensively and can serve as a coffee bar wall hanger. Just mount the pegboard on the wall and use pegs to hang mugs from. Keep an organized counter under the display, and you have a well-organized and chic coffee bar for cheap. Number 7. Hooks and hangers coffee mug display. Some simple online shopping can land you some nice rails with attached hangers. If nothing else, a simple non-square towel bar could work too. Use hooks that fit around the bar to hang your mugs from. When mounted alongside or above or below other rails, it makes a nicely organized mug hanger. 8. Alcove custom mug display. Have an awkward alcove you're not sure what to do with? Make it into a cool and memorable mug display by installing custom fit shelves to arrange your mugs on. Number 9. Coffee cart. With this cool coffee cart, you can park it right below a chic floating shelf. Mount a rail with hooks, and you have plenty of storage for other things, and also for the coffee products and mugs. This makes the perfect coffee bar a la carte. 10. Large wall display. Have a lot of mugs? No need to purge your awesome collection. With some simple woodworking, you can assemble a full wall mug shelf display to set your coffee mugs on. The great thing about it is that you can make it any size you'd like, according to the size of your mug collection. Number 11. Rotating mug hanger. Instead of searching through the cabinets, have your mugs in reaching distance and out where you can see them. In this small version of a Lazy Susan, you can get the perfect cup just by spinning the device. It's cool because you can store things on top if you'd like, and you can choose to spin or leave it in place. Number 12. Carpenter carryall shelf. The old version of a tool bag, the carpenter's carryall was made to hold tools of all shapes and sizes, but with a metal carrying rack, when mounted on the wall sideways, bar facing out, it becomes the perfect shelf and hanger. Stick some fancy shower curtain hooks on the metal bar, and you've got an easy mug display. Plus, you get extra storage space on top of the box. 13. Organized coffee cabinet. Store your coffee items wisely in this DIY coffee cabinet. The use of freestanding shelves is a must when you're trying to get the most out of the space you have. You can also install small hangers into your cabinet interior for a cool hanging display of coffee mugs. How to design your own mugs. Starting with pencil designs on a clean white mug, get creative. Use words, phrases, pictures, or characters on your mug to be. Next, you'll use a porcelain marker. You can get these at any craft store in multiple colors to trace those pencil drawings you did. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. When the mugs are all dressed up with your markers, place them in the oven and they'll come out perfectly ready for a nice cup of coffee. (14) Travel mug display. Next time you're in a special place, be sure to pick up a mug and bring it home to place in your crafty DIY mug display. This is a fun way to track where you've been, and maybe even where you're yet to go. It certainly brings up some fun memories and stories when you're having coffee. Number 15. Coffee bar. Use pegboard on the side of a coffee station to maximize your mug hanging capabilities. You're also going to want to get some kind of cool vintage shelf to go above the actual bar, so that you can easily display some of the more used mugs within reach of your coffee. 16. Keurig basket. By using a tiered basket that rotates, or it doesn't have to rotate, you can store your mugs on the larger bottom basket while tossing those cute little K-cups up on the smaller upper basket. It makes the perfect tiered coffee station. 17. Light-colored wood mug display. If you'd like to bank on the natural colors of wood, don't bother painting your wooden DIY mug box display. Each individual box displays its own unique mug. This is a very modern-looking way to store your coffee mugs. 18. Drawer mug display. Using some short drawers, hang them on the wall with the open side facing out for the perfect size mug display on your wall. Though you may not have many drawers to use which look similar, you can still display your mugs proudly with each one in a hanging box of its own. 19. Coffee hutch. In this DIY coffee hutch display, you'll get pretty crafty with wood in order to make a classy coffee station. The nice thing is that you can custom design each shelf as you like it. If you want some smaller shelves mixed in, no problem. Then when you've assembled and painted the finished product, hang your mugs inside a shelf using wooden hangers. 20. Stackable mug display. If you're lucky, you can find some cylindrical matching coffee cups that stack into each other perfectly. Store them in a holder, which they can easily slide down into. This is a huge space saver and looks cute with some other vintage decorations around the coffee station. 21. Pallet mug display. In this fun DIY project, you'll use half of a wooden pallet to paint and hang from the wall. Store things on each shelf, and arrange some metal hangers from the bottom shelf of the pallet so that you can hang your mugs from the bottom of the display. This goes nicely over a coffee bar or station, so that storage is no problem. Number 22. Wooden structure coffee mug display. If you have a large flat piece of wood, it can be easily mounted against the wall and arranged with hangers, either in sporadic or organized fashion, for hanging mugs. If you want to leave the wood unpainted, it gives a fun natural look to the mug display. This video demonstrates 2 cool DIY ways to transfer images to wood. Watch as she uses coffee to stain the plain wood surface, drying it with a hairdryer in between coats.
Hey guys, it's Shayna, and today we are gonna DIY finally. I'm gonna show you how to stain wood naturally with coffee, and I'm also gonna show you 2 different ways to transfer images onto wood so that you can make your very own custom wall art. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using a crafting palette. I'm also going to be using instant coffee, and you're gonna need a cup of hot water. Pour the instant coffee into the hot water, stir it up really good, and allow it to sit until it's completely cool. You should be able to put your hand in it and it should be room temperature. Basically, all I'm doing is taking a paper towel, dipping it into the room temperature coffee, and smearing it all over the wood. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen the outcome of this, but this is basically all I did to make the wood look like this. Now, this project does have a tendency to get a little bit messy, so if you want to, you can definitely put something under your project to keep it from staining your desk. Since we're working with coffee, it basically wipes up You may have to use a little bit of a cleaner to get it up, but it's really, really easy to clean up. If you don't feel like cleaning up, just put some newspaper under it. I did learn that if you use a sponge, it makes it a whole lot faster and a whole lot easier. So to stain the wood, all you're gonna do is wipe on a layer of the coffee and allow it to dry. If you have a blow dryer, this is the perfect time to break it out because it makes this project go a lot faster. And when you use the blow dryer, you're able to see a bit more of the wood grain. If you're using a hair dryer, set it to the highest speed and the highest heat. I noticed that was the setting working with this wood that gave me the most character. But if you're allowing it to air dry, just wait an hour between every coat. Next up, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to stencil your wall art, and this is going to be method number 1 using chalk. Before we actually use the chalk, I'm going to paint the background blue, but I do want some of the wood grain detail to show through. So I'm going to dilute my paint with water. And of course, the more water you add to the paint, the more opaque it will become. And like I said before, using a sponge makes it so much easier for you to layer the paint on, and it guarantees that you get the color you want. And again, between every coat, allow it to air dry for 1 hour, or you're going to hit it with the blow dryer on high heat and high speed, which only takes about 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna show you a few clips of me layering on the paint so you can get an idea of what I was talking about. Since this wall art is going to kind of mimic the outdoors and skies and mountain ranges and stuff like that, I decided to use a bit of diluted white paint to make the clouds and what's going to be like the tip of the mountain tops. And then I went over it with a little more water so that it would blend a little bit better. So it came out looking like this. Now we're going to print out the image and just take a piece of chalk and rub it across the back of the paper. And you want to make sure you cover all of the areas you want on the wall art to make sure that when you're transferring it, it will actually show up. Now I'm just taking a regular old ink pen and tracing around what I want to transfer onto the board. Once you get done, the chalk should transfer onto the board. And finally, I just painted it in so that it would show up a little bit better, and this is what it ended up looking like. Now I'm going to show you the second way to transfer the image on wood using printer ink. But before I do that, I'm going to paint the background white, and then I'm going to put a little bit of a stained coffee border around it, so that we can get that rustic look. And of course, I am going to blow dry it on high heat and a high speed. Now this part did get a little bit messy for me. If you need to clean up, just take a bit of the diluted white paint and put it on the areas that you need to clean up while you're blow drying, and it'll make it look perfect. So now it's time to print out your image. You'll want to print the image backwards so that when we transfer it to the board, it will read the correct way. So all you're going to do is take some water and put it over the letters. I suggest doing them one by one and then rubbing the ink onto the board. You need the paper to be really wet so that you can actually rub and transfer the image onto the board. So I suggest working in very small increments. And if the ink happens to smear, it's okay. Just grab a towel and clean it up. And if you're working with larger images, you definitely want to work in smaller areas. I did switch over to using a rounded pen cap, just because it made it a lot easier and a lot faster to transfer the image. But you definitely want to work in small increments so that the paper doesn't dry up on you. And make sure you're pressing pretty firmly because you want it to transfer well. And when you get done, you can remove the paper, and this is what my image ended up looking like. I decided to clean up the image by taking diluted white paint or whatever your background is and diluting that with the water and just kind of cleaning up around the edges. And then I ultimately painted the image in so that it would stand out more on the wall, and it came out looking like this.
Find a mug display that works for you. Which was your favorite? Comment below. Also, please feel free to share it with a friend if you like the video, and get everyone crafting a new mug display. Subscribe if this channel is new to you, and thanks for watching.